Hi again, Golden Flashes fans, and welcome to another edition of Golden Flashes TV. I'm Ty Linder. Now, while most of us this spring were busy tending to outdoor activities, the group to my left, your right, was busy breaking records and becoming the first Kent State 4x400m relay team to ever qualify for the National Outdoor Track and Field Championships. Let us introduce them. They are senior Miles Dunlap, junior Danny Young, sophomore Andrew O'Leary, and sophomore Matt Tobin. Gentlemen, first of all, congratulations. I would imagine right about now it's starting to settle back down now that you're into the off season, but what a season it was.
It was a great season. Now that we are finally home, you can kind of reflect on it a little bit, and it becomes clear the magnitude of like what we did and how special it was with these guys.
It's a super long season. Most people don't know that. It goes from August all the way to June, and we're putting in constant hours both on and off the track, and it's a long season, but I know I can say for the four of us, it was a really good season overall, and I'm pretty happy with how it ended.
At what point do you maybe feel like you've got the pieces to do something special?
I mean, it really starts to come together during the fall training season when we get all our base training in, and when we started doing that, we could tell that we had something special this year, but we just didn't know exactly what we could do with all of our talents.
So you run together, train together, lift together when you can, but that's not enough. Now you have to live together. Do we ever get tired of each other?
I'd say yes and no. I know there comes a time that I could say we probably get a little sick of each other. I know I can, because I'm more of I wouldn't say outgoing, but I'm really talkative, and I know how to push a little bit everyone's buttons sometimes and can get everyone to act upon each other. And I mean, we're always playing video games together or watching sports together, and just from there, we know certain things that'll just get one of us going.
How does that work? How does somebody with one style, somebody with another come together, and how does it all work?
That's the tricky part. A lot of times it doesn't come together. There's been a lot of times, even when we were running on the relay last year, where a couple of us would have, a really good race, and the others would have, a pretty good race, but it wasn't everyone clicking on the same day, and that's how you break records. And it happened a little bit last year at Tennessee, but what happened this year is because it had to. At regionals, I didn't run so well on the 400 hurdles, and my one chance of going to nationals was out the window in an individual event, and the only thing we had left was the 4x4 with these guys. And it wasn't a choice of hey, we got to bring it today. That's the only thing that we could do, is just go out and compete, and it was qualify or go home.
And it happened first at a place that's been very kind to Kent State down in Tennessee. Was that like the wake-up call that said, wait a minute, we've got something here that really could be the first group that ever goes to the national meet?
We had a really good winter training, and we knew that if we can put the pieces together in a high caliber meet that we could have at Drake, but unfortunately Baylor knocked the stick out of our hands, so we didn't get to run a really good time there. But that moment at Drake Relays, we were like, we're going to drop a bomb.
You have a shot at a record when you're in the midst of that race?
You can kind of tell when there's 100 meters left, and I casually look up at the clock, and I'm like, this is a good time. I know if I can run a good leg, and I know if I can give it to O'Leary, he's going to bring it home really well. And when there was 100 meters left with him, you start to count the seconds in your head when there's 3 minutes left, because the old school record was 3:08, and you're just counting patiently, and you're worrying it's 3:01, 3:02, right. Oh gosh, 3:03, 3:04, 3:05, 3:06, and then, oh my God, we did it.
Primarily the focus has always been on the throwers. Do you feel that maybe now that as you've kind of captained this group, that maybe you can kind of change that mentality that Kent State is only known for throwers?
It's a hard legacy to live up to with the Kent State throws. I mean, we've had multiple national champions and Olympians, but I think what we did in the 4x4, we're the 16th 4x4 in the nation, and to be 3 or 4 Division III high school kids, no one really ever gave us a shot. We kind of found the moment and seized it.
Thanks to you on a great career at Kent State. And did you instill, as we sign off, anything in these guys to carry on, as you said, to not make this just a one-time deal?
I think that they've seen where I was and where I am now, that really anything's possible. I wasn't primarily a 400 runner in high school. Now I have the school record at Kent, and it's crazy what hard work can get you. And I think if I've shown anything to them, it's that if you put in the work, that amazing things can happen.
3:06 and 45 is the number to beat now. Kent State's 4x400m relay team, the school's first to ever advance to the NCAA Division I Track and Field Championships. For all of us at Golden Flashes TV, I'm Ty Linder.